Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have the EZA details for the LR Nappa and Vegeta exchange character right here. Now this certainly is going to be pretty interesting to see how effective they are going to be. I would also like to point out that this is the most recent major character to EZA as of right now, April 16th of 2020. No major LR or Dokkan Fest character past them has EZA. This is the furthest down the line. So when you're wondering like, oh, could this character EZA, this character EZA, we want to keep this in mind. We're starting to get close to 2021 characters though. So, you know, I'm not that close, but I do think UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta should probably EZA for the 9th anniversary. They'd probably be the first 2021 characters to get it. Alright, let's just jump in. We, of course, have translations from Zihomie Garesh. We will see. I mean, keep in mind, right? I know people like to be optimistic when it comes to characters, but keep in mind that what you need to be good these days is quite a lot. Nappa here at the start is probably not going to be too great, but keep in mind that his active skill, remember, at the moment, these cannot change. On turn 3, you get guaranteed dodge. So let's just say, for the sake of discussion, this character starts the fight out in slot 7. You can pop the active skill, and they have guaranteed dodge. That's very effective. So, alright, let's see what we got right here. Okay, so we have Vegeta and Nappa. Or, well, it's Nappa slash Vegeta, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Inhuman Deeds, yeah, leader skill is pretty much irrelevant. Inhuman Deeds 4 key 150% or extreme key, AGL key 4 and 100%. 2 key and 178% attack and defense at the start of turn. Isn't that... that's jumped up by 100%. That's pretty big, okay. They get 5 key and additional has a high chance of being a super when HP is 78% or above. Okay. Attack plus 78% during the turn in which this character evades an attack. Okay. 78% attack and defense at the start of turn per existing enemy. 78%? Huh. Is this character good for World Tournament? Maybe. I mean, regardless, they can't possibly be better than Metal Cooler Movie Piccolo, right? Who does guaranteed crits. No matter what, he always kills the entire enemy rotation. Although this is an LR, which means you'll get more points with them. 1 key for the rest of battle every time this character lands it. One key for the rest of battle every time this character lands a finishing blow. Oh, that might be the worst ability we've ever seen. Now, what's funny about this, I'm trying to think, where is this good? The Cyberman event, which Global just got, is where my head went to. But even for... that doesn't... this character does the AoE on their 12 key, not their 18 key. So this would be bad for the Cyberman event. Exchange of Vegeta when conditions are met. This condition could change, by the way. So keep in mind, right now, active skills cannot change the way the database is. They could, as far as I'm aware, just update that in like a maintenance or something like that. And the active skill could change, but they have yet to do it. Just a passive transformation, which this character is, this could change. I don't know if this will or it's likely to. If anything, I would say what could be good about this changing would be just to get rid of this. So you enter the turn under 58% HP at any time and you'd swap in a Vegeta. I think that would be pretty good. But I don't know that this part probably doesn't need to change. I think that this is fine, right? You are likely to get this in the really, really tough fights that we have these days. I don't know. Nappa seems pretty stinky, though. I mean, you have, on turn 3, you're guaranteed dodge, but the point is, if you don't exchange into Vegeta, and you're stuck with, like Nappa's ass. Just an additional. And look how, heavy conditional the additional is. Yeah, Nappa seems really bad. 50% and AoE lower attack. He gets 100% on his 18 key now. Alright. He is a villain, too. So that means he's going to take less damage from, you know, Fusion Zamasu and Omega and stuff like that than regular characters do. Keep in mind his link set is a little weird. Tough as Nails could be good if we're running him with maybe Amond and Raisin, or Piccolo Jr. also has that. I guess they could have Terrifying Conquerors with Piccolo Jr. Nappa doesn't seem too crazy. Now, keep in mind, we have this character as well. We could get a lot of links activated with this character. They also have Tough as Nails. This is a slot 3 character, though, probably. And then also keep in mind that we're going to be running this character. It would either be on Gohan and Piccolo's team or Turles' team. Alright, Nappa doesn't seem too crazy, so I assume they did not give any, like, even if the character's transformation condition changes, they don't typically show it in these EZA details. We want to keep that in mind. Alright, so let's see Vegeta. 50% HP regen, really good. When you swap in a Vegeta, you heal up. 4 key, 200% stats at the start of turn, that's good. Get an additional 100% to stats if HP is 50% or higher. Guard activated, for the first 3 turns. That's probably pretty good. I mean, the only fight where you would probably, like, run out of that would be against, Omega. Then he gets 3 key, 180% attack and defense against one enemy. That's good. Another 3 key, 180% attack and defense against a super class enemy. Additional 3 key, super effective against all types when key is 18 or more. And then a guaranteed critic, 24 key. You already know what I'm saying. Funny. Alright, let's see. 12 key, 50%, and he's getting... Dude, they don't give this out that often. Now, all of a sudden, like, you know, Kid Gohan and Piccolo have this, right? When you're Kid Gohan, you get the 100% massively. They do not give out massively very often. And we just have had a bunch of characters get this. So, what was Vegeta pre? It was 30 and 50. And then now it's 50 and 100. Vegeta seems very solid to me. You can make this character work because, you know, remember, Nappa's pretty bad. Nappa's not going to be able to do anything for you. But you do have the active skill, which is guaranteed dodge. We know how strong guaranteed dodge is. So, you know, we'd be able to, you know, get the guaranteed dodge and then maybe potentially try and float the Nappa off and then hope that when we return, we are transforming. My fear would definitely be remaining as Nappa. So, like, let's say, again, you're on turn 3 or turn 4, you float him off, and then it's turn 6 or turn 7, and you're still Nappa, you'd be in trouble. They could have given Nappa a little bit more. What, though? I don't know. I mean, besides just going a boring route and, you know, 50% damage reduction start a turn or something like that, I don't really... Like, this is just insulting. 1 key every time he lands a finishing blow. It's just so... Because it's like, you guys gotta understand, like, this isn't even... Like, someone would say, oh, it's good for World Tournament. No, it's not. Because the second you start the AoE, that fight should be done. Like, that's not gonna help in World Tournament. There's, like, no place where that... finishing blow as a mechanic, there's, like, no fight where that could actually be good for. Like, pretty much, there's nothing. I'm thinking about them again. We're thinking about them on this team or this team. I mean, they don't synergize super well with Gohan and Piccolo regardless, right? Because, I mean, remember, Gohan and Piccolo, I mean, probably the best thing about them would be their floating them off, like, support. But remember, that's only for superclass characters, if you float them off. They do support Nappa and Vegeta in slot 1 or 2, though. So it's like Turles' team, and Turles is mid as hell. I guess this exchange Vegeta and Nappa, and then this banner unit Vegeta and Nappa, they're certainly both good enough to be run. At least this LR Vegeta and Nappa, you have basically three things to rely on with them. You have the active skill turn 3 guaranteed dodge. When you swap into Vegeta, you have the big heal. You know that's coming. And then Vegeta himself is quite powerful once he comes out. Those are kind of like the three positive things with this Vegeta and Nappa. I think potentially they could be a decent World Tournament character. I think like 78% per enemy. I mean, again, that's going up from plus 7,800 right here. Like, that's a monstrous extra buff right there. So, for World Tournament, I mean, that's 78% times what, 7? That's a lot of stats. So, this could be a pretty good World Tournament character, which is good. And they are an LR, which means you'll get more points using them. So, we'll see. They come out tomorrow, I think. Or in 2 days? No, it's in 2 days. We do have maintenance coming up. That might be tomorrow. I gotta tell. Oh, let me double check. Is the maintenance tomorrow? Because I think the data download will be super late than normal. Because it's gonna be following the maintenance. Yeah, maintenance is tomorrow. So the data download is going to be super, super late. So, all right. Let me know what you guys think. We will, see them in the data download tomorrow at 3 a.m. And then I believe they release on the 7th at 3 a.m. So 2 days they come out. We'll see. I think maybe we could potentially, with a little bit of luck, I think this character could do some things against bosses like Omega and Red Zone Fusions and Master. So I think that they might actually be pretty decent. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.